might not know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the TCU Horned Frogs. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Horned Frog just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Give to the running back. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their... He's got it, first down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Pugh. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, TCU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Oh, he's going to bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Kansas State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defense.
He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage the... Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. On the move, it's Dingle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Big fullback's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Wildcats are on the move. They'll run it on first and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get...
Going right back to the west. This time it's Water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Longo. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Lopez. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On first down from the 13-yard line. In the red area, it's Irwin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ginn. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Cheek. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Irwin. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big-picture TCU. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last two.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. And 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about that.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that.
Oh, he wants it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Caught near the sticks, it's Longo. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. He wants to change this route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's caught. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to pass on second down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Crosses the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the move. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Cheek. There's the pressure. He's going to run it. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, they're after him. Looking for room at the 40. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan.
The Horned Frogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourself.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Trying to take it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. This quarterback part of their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Irwin. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Cheek. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The play action fake. On the move and looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get you.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Lining up to convert third down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a caught! He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, TCU! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try the run. He's past the 30.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Gentry. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Gentry. They've got the screen set up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The run to the right. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard from these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Monroe. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Gentry. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab on the left. At the 45 on his way. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.